Good morning, students. Today we are going to read our next chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind. This chapter is based on the biography of or the autobiography of Albert Einstein. The first, do who do you think of when you hear the word genius? Who do you think of when you hear the word genius? It means what what do you think when you read the word genius? When you learn or listen the word genius, what pictures of anybody else came to your mind? Who is genius? Who is genius according to you? What qualities do you think a genius has? What qualities do you think a genius has? Who is called genius? What qualities does a genius have? Okay, Albert Einstein is known as a genius person of his time. He was greatest physicist or mathematics. We shall now read about a young German civil servant. Civil servant means a man who works in a government office, who took the world by storm about 100 years ago. He changed the physics totally. He changed the thinking process of human society about science. In the summer of 1905, the 26-year-old published in quick succession, means one after another, four grounding breaking papers. Four grounding breaking papers. Okay, means grounding breaking means a paper able which was able to change the thought process of human beings about physics, about life, light, the motion of the particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies, and energy. These are the concepts which were analyzed by Einstein. His work took up only a few pages in scientific journals. Scientific journal is a book which is very famous in the field of science. Okay, new discoveries or invention is printed in this book. Okay, Einstein works took only few pages, but changed forever our understanding of space. But changed the understanding of people about space, time, and the entire cosmos. About the entire cosmos, and transformed the name Einstein into a synonym for genius. Okay, now Einstein became the synonymous of genius. Means, okay, I think you understand that the genius is equivalent Einstein and Einstein is equivalent genius. 50 years after his death, Albert Einstein's genius still reigns. 50 years after his death, he has died before 50 years ago. But Einstein's intelligence is exists now in the human being's mind. Einstein is also known as genius now. Einstein was a great scientist of his time. Okay, Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879. Einstein born was 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm. It means Einstein was born in Germany in a city of Ulm without any indication that he was destined for greatness. There was no any indication that shows that he was born for greatness. He was a great person. On the contrary, on the other hand, on the opposite of it, or on the against of it, his mother thought Albert was a freak. Freak means unusual. His looking was unusual for her mother. To her, his head seemed much too large because her head was too large. So her mother thought he was unusual child. At the age of 2.5, when he was 2.5 years old, Einstein still was not talking. Einstein was not able to speak. When he finally did learn to speak, when he learned how to speak, he spoke everything twice. He spoke every sentence, every word 2 times, twice. Einstein did not know what to do. Einstein did not know what to do with other children. He did not know how to handle other children, and he did not know about playing with other children. And his playmates called him brother boring, and he was so boring that his playmates call him brother boring. It means he was not interested in playing games, he was not interested in talking to others. So the youngster played by himself. So the youngster played by himself. So he was played with himself. He was alone in the play much of time. It means Einstein did not have playmates. He did not like to play with other children. Even though watching his behavior, all the mates call him brother boring. He especially loved mechanical toys. He loved playing with mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister. When he looked his newborn sister, Maja. What was the name of her sister? Maja. He is said to have said, okay, fine, but where are her wheels? He asked her parents, where are where are her wheels? उसके टायर कहाँ पे हैं? When he saw her sister, he asked her parents, where are her wheels? उसके टायर्स कहाँ पे हैं? A headmaster once told his father. A a headmaster once told his father that what Einstein choose as a profession would not matter. Means Einstein can choose anything, but he will not succeed in anyone. This is the statement which was spoken by Albert Albert Einstein by his headmaster, because he will never make a success at anything. He could change, he could choose anything else, but he would not success in any field. Einstein began learning to play the violin. Violin. After that, Einstein started learning violin at the age of 6. It means at the age of 6, Einstein started learning violin because his mother wanted him to, because her mother wanted to teach him. He later became a gifted amateur violinist. Gifted means talented. Amateur means a man who works only for pleasure, not for earning money. Violinist. He becomes a talented violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. He was fond of playing violin throughout his life. But but Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. Albert Einstein was not a bad student. He went to high school in Munich. Munich means Munich is a name of a place. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old. After that, Einstein started studying in Munich, where his family had moved when he was just 50 months old and scored good marks in almost every subject. He scored good marks in every subject. Einstein hated the school regimentation. What do you mean by regimentation? Extreme discipline. Extreme discipline. There's no Einstein did not like to live in extreme discipline and often clashed with his teachers and argued and often he started argued with his teachers at the age of 15. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled there that he left the school for good. Einstein felt suffocated. Einstein felt suffocated, so he left that school because he did not like the extreme discipline in that school. So he had to change the school. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan, and left their son with relatives. Uh, After some time, Albert's parents had to go to Milan. So they left the Einstein with their relatives. After prolonged discussion, after a long discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German speaking Switzerland. Einstein wished to continue. Einstein wanted to get education in German speaking England, Switzerland, in a city which was more liberal than Munich. It was the city which was more liberal than Munich. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics. It means Einstein was talented in mathematics and interested in physics. He was also interested in physics. Even though Einstein was talented in mathematics, but he was interested in physics. And after finishing school, after completing his education in school, completing his school, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. Then he decided to study in university in Zurich. But science was not the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man. Science was only not the thing which was influenced the young Einstein, but the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. Means dashing and daring young man. And walrus is a kind of mustache. Mustache like this. Okay? This is the mustache. Mustache. The pronunciation mustache. Walrus mustache. Okay? He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Merrick. He was also took interest in his classmate, the name of the Mileva Merrick, whom he found to be a clever creature, about whom he thought that she is a clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland. The girl came from Switzerland to Zurich because the University of Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. It was the only one university in which women could get education. Okay, women could get education. It was the only one university. Einstein saw in her an ally. Ally means friend against the Philistines. Philistine means the person who does not like arts, music like this. Okay? तो वो उसको चाहता था कि ये मेरी फ्रेंड हो जाएगी. किसके खिलाफ? फिलिस्टाइंस के खिलाफ. The people who does not take interest in art or music. Those people in his family and at the university. Okay, there are many peoples who are Philistines in his family or in the university, with whom he was constantly at odds. At odds. Okay, means Einstein was against that thought that art and music is a useless thing. The couple fell in love. Letters survive in which they put their affection into words. After after some time they started talking about their love, mixing science with tenderness. They mixed science with tenderness. Tenderness means softness, mildness. Wrote Einstein. Einstein wrote about it. How happy, how happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a various conclusions. How happy and proud, मुझे कितनी खुशी और गर्व होगा. I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity. When we completed our work on relativity, collaborated work on relativity to a very victorious conclusions, with a victorious conclusions. Thank you very much.